Okay, welcome back to another Call of Duty mobile video. I know it's a little late from when I first promised my first video of 2026 was gonna be, but here we are. So I had a bunch of, I had like, I'm in university, so I had finals. So that has led to me being very behind in terms of the rank grind for last season. This video is coming out when the new rank season and new season has come. But while I'm recording this, I'm tier, I think, 12 with 2 days of the battle pass to go, maybe 3 days of the battle pass to go. And yeah, so this is my experience just grinding Battle Royale ranked in 2026. And I have so many problems with BR, especially BR grinding. Not that BR is worse than multiplayer. I'd say multiplayer is way worse than BR is, and that BR has always been better in terms of like the ranked grind than multiplayer has ever been. That's just the truth. Because in multiplayer, yeah, okay. Like if you don't have like inhuman reaction times, or if you're just like off piece a little, it's over. And you could even be like literally the goat of multiplayer and still lose because SBMM screw you over. Because we love SBMM. But in Battle Royale, it always felt like there is no SBMM. You know what I mean? The game will just put you with other players of your same rank, but it does it in such a bad way. So how you'd think a rank system works is the higher rank you get, the better you are. But in CODM, that doesn't really mean anything. In multiplayer especially, your rank doesn't matter. Yeah, once you get to legendary, you're definitely like a decent player, but that doesn't mean anything. You can get to legendary in multiplayer with 0 kills. People have done that. Just 0 kill all the way to legendary, just getting carried by their teams. But in BR, you can make a difference by yourself. Like let's say you are a super good player and you have a shit team, you can make that difference. You can just carry your team to victory because there is that leeway, but only to a certain extent, right? And in this game, oh my god, in this game, I don't know what to say, bro. Once we get further into this game, we'll see like what I mean when I say that Kodam will just put you with anyone in BR. So we just land straight up, we get the RPD. Love the RPD legendary skin, by the way. Just looting up. We landed launch base. I think it was like a high tier loot zone. Nothing really crazy happening right now. And then you can see in the kill feed, like I always keep an eye on the kill feed when we just fresh into a new game, just to see who the first blood goes to or the first few kills goes to. And in this game, you can see that those are real players. If you play long enough, caught them long enough, you'll start recognizing all the bot names, and any name that isn't a bot name is a real player. So we just saw a real team kill another real team. We just saw 2 kills go down between real players, not against like a real player killing a bot. Yeah, again, so some real guy just killed a bot. Or yeah, so it's a good idea to keep a track on that. So like okay, this isn't a bot game, and there are players killing bots, players fighting each other, and if you keep an eye on the weapons they're using. So if you hear like that guy earlier just used an MG42, so maybe later in the game, if you do hear an MG42 or you do hear a BY15 like right now, you'll know, okay, that's probably not a bot. Or you can like assume that, okay, that might not be a bot, so we might need to be careful. See, I didn't realize that the rest of my team, the other 2 guys on my team landed that way. Well, okay, yeah, it doesn't really matter. They're not too far away, I think. We'll just regroup and everything will be fine. Yeah, that guy, I think now he has a striker. He just used a striker. Some guy has an LC10. I'm just pointing out the real players. And now one of those real players has down one of my teammates. And this is where the pain begins. So I'm like, okay, happens to everyone, right? Every once in a while, you will die. You'll just get dunked on. It's not the end of the universe. And especially with CODM's revive system being so incredibly forgiving, they changed the revive system at one point to like gulags and buybacks. But then they just changed it back because like a lot of players had like backlash to it. Oh, and like if you think about it, if I'm being honest, the people that complained about the buyback revives and the gulag revives, you just suck, bro. I don't know how else to say it. Because oh, I see a guy there. He's just crouching behind the van for some reason. I'm doubting if this is even a real person. Because I don't recognize that name as a bot name. But he was moving like an NPC. So yeah, they changed the yeah, to gulags and buybacks, right? So it makes it so that, oh, if you die, you could get yourself back, and at any time you die after that, your teammates can just buy you back. It's not much different from the current revive system. Yes, I think the noobs would have to learn to go to buy stations and buy you back. But after like people have learned that, I feel like it could have been a better system. But then CODM panics when all the guys dying in the gulag and their teammates aren't reviving them. They start yelling, and then CODM just changes everything back. For they need to hold their ground with these new features, I feel like sometimes. And they don't. Anyway, we got teammate back. Number 4 has teammate back. This guy jumps me. I thought IFTY Wang was a real player in that moment. I'm like, because he jumped, he starts shooting me, he does a lot of damage to me. But then it's like a bot. So I'm confused. Those guys over there, they're probably going by. They're probably going by the first guy I killed. So when you drive by a player, you can pick up their tags. I feel like they drove by the first player I killed by the ATV, and then I'm just chasing them. I feel real confident because like I'm getting the vibes that they're kind of scared. So I'm just gonna go chase them. Hello. And at this point, it is revealed that there's a guy in that house. Now this house is a very important point in this game. The guy in the house keeps shooting me. I have no cover. I'm in a really bad spot. But he's also really missing all of his shots, which is giving me a weird confidence. Like, maybe I could just fucking kill this guy. Like, maybe if I just rush this guy, it's over. Because like, he's shooting at me all the time, but he's barely hitting anything. So now I've changed my mind about retreating, and I'm just going to go attack this guy. Smartly, though. I'm not going to rush it completely, because that would be stupid. Running straight at the house would get you killed. Running from cover to cover, run from cover to cover. That's like one of like the core piece of advice guys will give you about like being good at games. That car is still going around everywhere. And yeah, and then the guy from earlier that I said I had the MG42, we just met him now. And he has his teammates, and 2 of us go down in this moment, and I'm low-key scared. Number 3 pulls off a smoke revive. Very smart, very smart. And I'm trying to do the same for number 4, because I'm still getting the feelings that these guys aren't very confident whatsoever. So I'm going for the craziest move ever. And I didn't think this would work. Especially now when you can kind of see him. He walks out, he starts shooting, but he can't see us through the smoke. So, easy kill right there. And right now we're chilling. So yeah, now I'm feeling more confident. Just want to revive myself. And number 1, I don't know what number 1 was still doing there. He dies again, and down goes number 4 again. So I'm like, okay, these guys low key might be hopeless. But I see someone was behind number 1, so I'm just gonna go deal with that guy. Dude, LMGs are crazy in BR if you can hit your shots with them, because they have like their recoil isn't the best, and if their recoil isn't bad, their spread is bad. So then I go here trying to check the situation, and behind me, number 3 and 4 are dead now. So it's technically all up to me until at least number 1 is revived. So now I'm kind of scared. I'm like, okay, maybe that first guy that shot at me was bad, but I bum rush it because I have big balls. We play BR with big balls. So I get these 2, I immediately revive them, just hide me behind the crate. No one's pushing me, by the way. I feel like they would have had the like indicator of my footprints, of my footsteps, but no one pushed me, which then again like convinces me that I should push this. This is my playstyle. I just judge the enemy's skill and confidence, and then attack them based on that. And so far it's going great. See, I just walked past that house and still no one shot me. So I don't know what the guys in the house were doing. Oh, by the way, there are still guys in that house. They just didn't do anything. They just squatted in the house. Killed another bot there. And we're having shots from that. And number 3 goes back to get his stuff. And that's honestly one of the most common rookie mistakes I see. Not even rookie mistakes. Like the most basic bitch mistake ever. I get like the house seemed clear, but like at least be careful about it. You know what I mean? Because like this happens so often. Like some guy will die. You revive him, he lands right back on his shit, even in some cases where like that area is still active. They just want to get their loot back so bad. Like that loot and that loot only will help them in this game. Dude, there's other loot out there that you can get So while I'm reviving this guy, I hear footsteps from in the house, and I see that guy squatting there. Again, why are you guys just squatting there? So I killed that guy. I'm like, hey, it's over, right? But then I see that guy just crouching in there. That guy must have been there the whole time. And I kill him again. That's Captac again. That's the second time I killed him, I think. And still, he's only down. That means they still have teammates. So this in total encounter that we just had with this team isn't over. Sadly, because this is taking forever. Like we've killed this team so many times. I've killed these guys so many times now. I'm up to 8 kills, including bots. But like, I think I've killed 3 bots versus killing these guys 5 times over. And yeah, that's just something I noticed about CODM BR, where like where you're grinding up from rookie all the way to master-ish, you'll have like bad-ish teammates, some good teammates, some not bad teammates, so like some decently intelligent people, right? And it feels like once you get to Grandmaster, specifically Grandmaster, right before Legendary, the player base in Grandmaster is just horrible. I would rather play with Masters and Pros than I would play with Grandmasters. I would rather play with Pros and Masters against Legendary players than I would play with Grandmasters. Because I feel like the type of player to be stuck in Grandmaster, even after like almost 2 full seasons of a ranked season, is the type of player that just sucks. They're actually just hard stuck Grandmaster. And it's so weird. It doesn't make any sense to me because it feels like the skill quality from rookie to master increases. And then once you get to Grandmaster, you have like all sorts of weirdos. Guys who just camp behind fucking rocks. And then once you get to Legendary, those guys go away again. So Grandmaster is just this weird, like, just this weird plateau of just the uncanny valley of players, I would say, if that's what you want to call it. Because then there's like not good players, and then there's good players, and in between it's just something so weird. Like guys that maybe survive to the end of the game because they're doing stupid shit, or guys that just are maybe stuck at Grandmaster because they just can't play enough, like I was in this moment. A Grandmaster is so weird. I hate being better at Grandmaster. It hurts my brain. And you guys are probably thinking, why am I hating on my teammates so much? You will see at the end of this game why I'm hating on these guys so much. Because holy shit. Maybe I should just fast forward it to it right now. I've done a lot of rambling. Helicopter here. I'm chasing it. I want to get the kill. I have Desperado. Desperado does hella damage to vehicles. And I can't turn. That's one thing I hate about Desperado. Yeah, I mostly use it for the self-revive, but the turret comes in handy sometimes. And if there's like a 5-degree worth of slope where you put the Desperado down, oh no, you can't turn the Desperado, brother. So that guy abandoned that chopper's just falling down. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. Another bot here. So the guy that abandoned the chopper is down here by the bridge. He's just running by the shore because I think he knows we're up here. I hit him a couple more times. Almost broke his armor there. And that's his teammate. That's definitely his teammate because I think he goes to pick him up later. Yeah, and the car's still around, and I think, yeah, that he just picks up his teammate there. And I think they went all the way back there to get their 2 teammates that were left to be revived back. So that means that team that I killed 5 times, the team that I've killed 5 times over, is still in play thanks to these 2 guys. I'm upset. I'm trying to get the kill off of Desperado. Couldn't get enough shots down. I'm thinking we'll just meet these guys later and hopefully we'll win, because they're kind of mid. They're not horrible. They're better than my teammates for sure, because my teammates are just... Did you see how many times my teammates died to them? Just if I can survive, if me... This is what I was saying earlier, that if you are good in BR, you can low-key counter the fact that your teammates are ass. You can just carry them. It's easier to carry in BR than it is in multiplayer. Because yeah, if your teammates die, you can just go get back and get them. If you play smart, you can go back and get them every time. BR encourages you to play smart, to play like cool tactics. In multiplayer, you don't even get enough chance to think about you're getting shot before you're dead. In BR, you can like take things a little slower. You can think about things. You don't have to pre-aim everything. You don't have to pre-scope everything. Because multiplayer has gotten to the point where it's so fast-paced that you have to start doing shit in advance to even like stand a chance. Whereas in BR, you can do things in real time instead of just having to predict everything. And we moved into one of the final circles here, just picking off a few bots. And now I think this is when we meet that team again. Yes, we do. Patrick 41405 kills number 4. Number 4 dies. It's over. There's no more revive flights. And number 4 dies, I think, without even putting up a fight, because Patrick over here almost had full armor. So I'm just chasing Patrick down. I'm like, you bitch, get back here. And Patrick goes down for the second time, but this time Patrick's done. No more Patrick. And now it's at least, I think, it's looking like a 3v5. So I'm thinking the real team only has 3 people left, and there's just 2 bots in play. So yeah, we're just chilling. I don't want to push out into the open because they might have an angle on us. And we're just chilling, we're just moving, we're just trying to reposition, get closer to the zone so that it doesn't catch us out. And at this point, I see someone chilling by the airdrop, and I'm convinced this is a person, because bots don't usually go pick up airdrops. So I'm like, okay, easy kill, easy kill. It's a fucking bot. I can't believe that's a bot. That bot just happened to be walking by the airdrop. It didn't open it. But then I hear shots more this way. So I'm like, yeah, let me just push this shit, right? It's a bot killing another bot. We got this. We so have this. Let me just loot the guy. Free stuff, free cash. Cash doesn't matter anymore at this point, but whatever. I like having bands in my pocket. Shots here, that's the final bot. So now it's a 3v2. This is the final. This is it. Suppress shots behind us. I'm like, okay, awesome. And then I see this guy there. And I see a guy on top of the hill, and I just die. I got shot by the guy from on top of the hill and the guy in front of me at the same time. So I go down. I'm like, okay, I did a lot of damage to that guy, right? And my teammate's in a good position to shoot them. Look at this shit, bro. Number 3 doesn't even put up a fight. And then, no. Who? And number 1 over here is like deciding, yeah, okay, bro, I got this SMRS for the win. He's not even repairing his armor. He's like, just SMRS nation, I got this. Dude, SMRS users? I don't think... Who do you guys think you are? Because I've gone against like a million SMRS players, and I've dunked on them every single time. Is the SMRS actually good? Or is it actually good against noobs? And just like that, it's over. My teammates did 0 damage to any of those guys in the final circle, and the last guy decided who needs armor and who needs guns. Fuck it. Rocket launcher. So I'm crashing the fuck out in this game. Dude, playing BR fucking... It's gonna give me an aneurysm. So yeah, that is the average Grandmaster experience. I had 13 kills, FYI. 13! Think about that, dude. I just feel so hard done by in some of these games. Like, I don't think there's much more I could have done there. Yeah, my death was pretty stupid. Look at this. Look at these stats. 6 revives. And 4,000-ish damage. I'm so pissed, bro. Anyway, new rank season's already started. I didn't make it to Legendary in time. And I didn't get to Tier 50 in time. But yeah, new season. Let's see what happens. They added a plunder to BR, that's kind of cool. Not even Warzone Mobile had plunder. And now Call of Duty Mobile has plunder first. That's crazy. Very cool, very cool. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. And if you've made it this far, which I kind of doubt anyone's made it this far, but if you're some crazy bitch that has made it this far, maybe like and or subscribe. Thank you.